There's no way Forspoken wasn't a waste. Especially given it was pushed back, so it cost even more money. But... like, here's the thing. I, a lot of times, look at games in terms of what they do for the look of the community. Or, the look of the developer. Which used to be important. But now I think that's just a boomer view. Like, I don't think anyone cares. I don't think it matters anymore. Blizzard can literally come out and be like, we hate our fans. Have this mobile game. It sucks, but buy it anyways. And people will just play it. Like, it's unreal. Square can be like, we're going to make all of our games NFTs from now on. And people will just be like, I'll pre-order. Like, it just doesn't matter anymore. Like, the... EA has been memed forever. Just completely... Everyone knows they're the worst company. And they don't really do worse. They don't... They've, you know... I wouldn't say they're... being a huge success, but... It's not like they went out of business. Even though everyone on the planet knows they're a bad company. That doesn't drive them out of business. Yeah, think of the gifted sub to D-Ranker. That's another full year sub. Alright, looks like there's no other door out of here. I was trying to find, like, if there's a boss, but nothing here. Yeah, I don't think it matters much anymore. Back in the day it mattered. Because, I don't know. I guess you didn't have as much info about whether or not games were good or not, so you usually went out and bought the next Zelda or the next Mario because it was Nintendo. But now, like... now companies literally have, like, their CEO fired over allegations and, like, the whole company going down in flames over allegations. And games being, like, obvious cash grabs and putting ads inside of games and just doing, like, the worst stuff you can imagine. And then going to, like, press releases and just being like, yeah, we hate gamers. We hate gamers, we hate you. Buy our games. And, like, people just, they don't really do any worse. Like, there's just no real... like, punishment. This Crown of Laurel, this must do something. Oh, that's what it does. It gives you, like, 1,000,000 HP. Holy cow. I was like, it has to do something weird because its stats suck. Gives you like 1,000,000 HP. Like, let's put it this way. Diablo Immortal was one of the biggest disasters in recent memory. Do you think less people are going to buy Diablo 4 because of Diablo Immortal? I really don't think so. I truly, honestly don't think so. I don't think there's anyone that was going to buy Diablo 4, that played Diablo Immortal, and then decided not to buy Diablo 4. It's more of like, well, this was a disaster, guess I gotta wait for Diablo 4 now. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to like throw anyone under the bus, because I'm kind of the same way. Me playing Chocobo GP isn't going to stop me from buying Remake Part 2. You know what I mean? And I'm not just saying that because of, like, my show, obviously I'm going to buy it. But, you know, me as a like, if I were to quit streaming, and it was just me, playing Chocobo GP isn't going to, like, stop me from buying other Square Enix projects that I care about. So... yeah, I just don't know if... I think if a company sees a project and they're like, we'll make money from this, but it's going to make us look really bad, I think they just go for it anyways. And I think we've seen that many, many times. I think we're going to continue to see that. They've kind of decided that the very small fallout they get from a bad project doesn't affect them enough to not be worth it. And especially true with mobile games. The fallout they get, like Diablo Immortal's the best example. The fallout they got, the public outcry they got over Diablo Immortal was completely worth the whale money they got. Completely worth it. I only have 9 elixirs. I don't really want to throw an elixir. Oh my god, there's so many ghosts. Alright, we're out of here. There's like 97 ghosts and a magic pot that's about to get mad. It's time to go. Oh, for sure. And I've talked many times about gambling addiction, and not, you know, and I use the term gambling as kind of like a catch-all for like all of it, all of the things that companies do, fear of missing out, mobile game stuff, you name it. You know, it's not technically gambling, but just like the whole thing, everything that they do, all of the social engineering they do to make us purchase things. They, a long time ago, decided that that was worth it, worth the money, you know, and we're just kind of living in the aftermath now. And it's all very serious stuff, especially people that are addicted to that kind of thing. I've seen it firsthand, and it sucks to witness. And, you know, real talk, none of us are above that stuff. All of us have our vices, whatever it is. If you know, if you're somebody that looks down on people that are addicted, like, there's whales, and then there's people that are addicted. If you look at people that are addicted to that kind of thing, if you look down on them, like, how could you be addicted to spending money on a mobile game? You're just, you know, stupid or whatever. Like, I really hope that you can kind of open your eyes and see that all of us have our vices, that's just theirs. And it doesn't, like, remove that problem, you know? It's not fair to just call those people, like, stupid. Like, oh, you're so stupid spending money on this stuff. Like, it's just it's an unfair way of looking at it. We all have our vices. We all have whatever it is. That's just theirs. There's I've seen way too many opinions of people just saying, like, well, just don't buy it and they'll stop doing it. And it's just, way more of a complicated issue than that. You can't just say, like when Immortal came out, there were so many people just saying, just don't buy it, and then they can't make games like this. And I get your argument, but you're just missing the point. It's hard to come up with like a metaphor that doesn't sound ridiculous, but it's kind of like, I don't know. Can I even come up with a metaphor? Not really. The only metaphor I can think of that's not a good one is like telling your parents to stop smoking or something. Like, just stop. You know? And it's like, there's more to it than that. There's more to it than just stopping. But that's more of like an addiction thing. I'm not really talking about that. But yeah, like, it's not enough just for all of us who can stop buying to stop buying. They don't care as much about us. They care about the people that can't stop. And that's why I said it's becoming more and more of an issue where they're just releasing games to take advantage of those specific people and then canceling the game. I hate to say that Final Fantasy VII, the first soldier, was that, but it kind of was. And maybe it was just they didn't really get what Battle Royales should be, and by the time they understood it, they just kind of gave up on the project. But it does kind of feel like they just made that for people who are addicted to Battle Royales, who are addicted to Battle Passes and that type of monetization. They knew they could grab that, they could harness that specific player base, harvest them for their doubloons, and then cancel the game. And the general Square Enix audience wouldn't really care because they didn't like the game to begin with. So when they dropped the game, no one was like surprised or really mad about it. So, and yeah, like I said, I hate hearing this argument of, well, just don't buy it. Vote with your wallet. As much as I would love for that to work, that's just not how it works. The entire psychology of the business has to change, or else they will just keep doing it. There will always be people who will buy. You know, that's what you're not understanding. You don't understand why people buy, and you don't understand that there will always be people to buy. So it's more than that. There needs to be a industry-wide change, whether it be a law or just something with the psychology of the business, where different people are hired with different philosophies, but something industry-wide needs to change. It's not enough just to stop buying. They will make their money. Because the people that they're targeting are not the type of people that will stop buying. Or can stop buying. If you want proof of that, just look at the mobile game market and how many games are targeted towards kids. We can't just tell every kid in every country to stop buying things. It's not how it works. Not only will they not stop buying things, but more kids are born every day who will not know not to buy things. So that's just not how it works. I wish we could just start a petition online. Everyone stop buying microtransactions. And then everyone stopped, and then all the companies were like, darn it, we had a good run, but now we gotta stop doing microtransactions. You know, I wish that was the case, but that's just not the reality of the situation. Yeah, the newest Call of Duty game was so bad and was the worst selling Call of Duty game ever. And because of that, they're making another game, not next year, but the following year. Well, they pushed it back 1 year. For the first time ever, they're not making a Call of Duty game every year. What a change. Actually is a good change. I hope they actually do make the next Call of Duty game good. I saw a leak this morning of a Modern Warfare 3 logo. I don't know if it was real, though. Wouldn't that just be the biggest shock on the planet? Wait a second, you're telling me that Activision went from making Modern Warfare 2 to making Modern Warfare 3? I don't believe it. Maybe I should just keep reverse on because nothing can hurt me. Yeah, I talked about it like 2 weeks ago. I have a hernia that I have to get fixed. Which should be a pretty simple surgery, but it's still surgery, so yeah. Surgery is scary, but we'll be alright. Where's my Modern Warfare 356 over 2? Holy crap. Okay. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk, I mean, there was not really much to talk about, but Hogwarts Legacy came out. People are playing it. It looks pretty good. As I said, it would either be really good or really bad, and it looks really good. Thank you, friend. Whack. I'm still very confused as to why Lordly Rose. Why the first floor had a random boss in it, but since then, nothing. It's very strange. Did the pot not get mad? We can stay here as long as the pot didn't get mad. Oh my god. There's a couple enemies in here. Okay, okay. Uh-oh. I went the wrong way. Never mind. I'm good. Everything's fine. How's it going, Marsh? Run, buddy lady, run! Man, it's so nice. She hits those traps and nothing happens because of her ribbon. Thank you, Marsh, for the tier 3, 46 months. Thank you, man. How's it going, Uber? We're making pretty good progress. I haven't found a big orb yet, though. Other than the one I found at the start. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, thank you. Thanks everybody for all the support. I really can't describe to you how excited I am for Fridays. It truly is a blessing to be around pretty much the same group of people, add a few people, minus a few people, for the past 2 years. I really do just, I'm so fortunate, and it's amazing to see you guys every Friday. It feels like coming home. Either coming home or going out with the boys, one of the two. I'm at the water park. My bros are at Chili's. That's the thing, though. I'm not at the water park. I'm at Chili's with my bros. On the weekend, I'm at the water park, and you guys are at Chili's, and I'm like, where are my bros? This is at Chili's. Yeah, anything to get away from Ohio, to be honest, you know. The war-torn wasteland of Ohio. Come on, where's my big orbs? Maybe I should go back to the second area, because the second area, I found that big orb. Here I haven't found jack squat. Can somebody wake me up, please? Thank you. At this point, Fran is doing so much damage. I should probably just focus on her. Instead of casting spells. Then I can actually pick up these orbs easier. Or not. Pick up the orb! Jeez. Look at her go. Orb. Pick it up. Oh, we talked all the Nintendo stuff this morning, Marsh. Apparently there's a demo, too. We're going to play it next week. 100%. I don't know what started the whole Ohio meme, honestly, but it's pretty funny to me. I enjoy a good Ohio meme. When I was in high school, most of us enjoyed Ohio, but there were a few people that were like, as soon as I graduate, I'm getting out of Ohio. And I never really understood why. I figured that was just something that kind of happened everywhere. Like, everywhere that people live, there's always people that, like, want to leave. Their parents just, you know, they were born and raised there, but they never liked it. So they always want to get out. So I figured that was just a normal thing, but I don't know. Maybe they knew the truth the whole time. Maybe our eyes were just blinded of the atrocities, but they were woke and knew. They weren't brainwashed. The Ohio conspiracy. Thank you, Fran. That Esunaga gambit was like the best idea ever. How's it going, Mags? Big brain. Maybe I should change this to sleep. That's confusing. Did he just dodge my shock? How could you? I love the sound effect for haste. Yeah, I've been, so I'm not like a huge traveler, but I've been to 6 or 7 states. And Canada, and the Caribbean. And none of those places felt like I wanted to live there, only that I enjoyed visiting. So it seems like some people visit other states and they're like, I want to live here. I've never had that feeling. Like, I know I went to Chicago with a buddy, And we went there, and he was like, I want to live here. Like, immediately. He just loved the atmosphere. He loved the way everything worked in Chicago. I'd never had that feeling. I always just thought, oh, this is cool. I wouldn't want to live here, but it's cool to visit. Like, he liked the rustle and bustle of the city, you know? I wouldn't want to live there. He wanted to live, like, right on the strip. And be around all the action all the time. Which, yeah, if you want to live near action, Ohio is not where you live. Ohio is where you live to get away from everyone else. If you want to be away from everyone and or be a farmer, you move to Ohio. You don't move to Ohio for the cities. You have Cleveland, which is great if you want to, like, get mugged. Or, like, go there in the daytime. And then you have Akron, which is Cleveland from Wish.com. So, and then you have Columbus, which is a great city, but not necessarily a place where things happen. It's not exactly a place where celebrities are going. It's just a city in Ohio. Yeah, we could go to Cincinnati. If you want to be trafficked, I guess. I don't know. R.I.P. Or I guess there's a lot of drugs too in Ohio. So yeah, come to Ohio, I guess. I don't know. Come on down. This orb's gonna go away. Ooh, just barely got it. Drugs? Well, why didn't you say so? I'm on my way. Yeah. I kind of feel the same way, Retro. I will say, Ohio is a pretty cool hobby place. We have a lot of hobby shops and stuff around. Especially Northeast Ohio. Card shops are big here. Just looking for goods. I don't know. Like board game shops and like places to play board games publicly are like really big here. I kind of thought that was just something that was, like, popular in the country. Like, that's getting more popular everywhere. But I don't think so. I think it's kind of a Ohio thing. Oh, no, this isn't good. Oh, this isn't good. Bond is sleeping, and everyone else is dead. I'm disabled. If you want snow, this is a great place too. Yeah, a lot of like I see a lot of art galleries and a lot of museums in Ohio, but a lot of like indie art shows and stuff you can go to, and just kind of like hobbying stuff, I would say. It's like big in Ohio, which is pretty neat. We had several card shops we frequented as kids. Had to get our Pokemon fix. We do have a lot of rock and roll / metal influence here. I mean, we even have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But a lot of famous rock and roll / metal bands are from Ohio. There's a lot of influence here. A lot of big rock concerts happen here. So if you're into rock, it's a good place for that. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is pretty neat too. I don't know if it's something that you'd really want to go to more than once, but if you're ever in Ohio, it's a cool place to visit. We also have a lot of astronauts from Ohio for some reason. A lot of times when you look at some like a coin from Ohio or a game piece from Ohio or whatever, a lot of times there's an astronaut on it, symbolizing all the astronauts that came from Ohio, happen to come from Ohio. They hated Ohio so much that they went to space. Just gave up on the entire human planet thanks to Ohio. Yeah, good amount of president. I think with the president thing, I feel like a lot of that is just because of the population of Ohio is pretty high. We're one of the higher populated states, so I always kind of just attributed that to that. Because I wouldn't call Ohio a super political state. I mean, half the state is farmers who don't care about politics, but I don't know. Like, it's definitely political here, but I just don't know if it's really... No, it's an important political state, but like I said, it's because of the population. But, like, just living in Ohio, I don't feel like it's any more political than any other state. And a lot of places, it's not political at all. It's definitely an important political state, don't get me wrong. But I always attributed that to the population and not to, like, the people living here. But, I don't know, maybe. Apparently there's an enemy through this wall. Wait, this one isn't finished, right? Are you serious? Wow. Gameplay. Yeah, one thing I always found interesting was, like, how popular board games are here. I don't know what that is. I think it's just because of the abundance of hobby shops. People just got really into board games, but almost everywhere I go, there's some kind of board game convention or like whenever I stay at a hotel or like the vacation place we went, they host board game conventions. It's like always a thing. And it seems like everyone I know plays board games, and not just, yeah, we play Clue on the weekends, but like they play actual strategic board games. Even people that I look at and I'm like, yeah, these people probably aren't into geek culture. They still have some like geeky board game that they've played or know how to play. Yes. Yes. The One Gill Dream. Another magic pot. Can we just chill, magic pot? Bosch can finally retire. There's something behind this wall. What? How do I... What is behind this wall? There's no way over there, but there's something behind that wall. How's it going, Jim Burst? Thank you for being here. I am very confusion. Is it actually... I think it's actually a chest from the other area that I'm just seeing through the wall. That's interesting. I think all these areas are connected, even if they're not physically connected. Like, they're on the same map, so I can see that through the wall, even though I can't get there. That's weird. I probably should have gone the other way. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Kozan. Yes, Yuna. Yuna's ultimate form. Yes, Yuna. That's what I was gonna say. Kozan makes amazing music. I'm getting a little sick and tired of these stinking ghosts in this stinking dungeon. feel like I'm getting a lot more orbs now than I was before. Maybe I'm just doing a better job of picking them up. Yeah, they're gonna give this on the gym. Dude, if I got new shoes, it would be a pretty crazy event. Because I keep the same shoes for like 5 years at a time. I am... You know those people that like obsess over shoes and have like 97 pairs of shoes and wear a different pair of shoes every time they go out? I am the exact opposite. I go to Walmart and buy like a $20 pair of shoes and wear them for like 7 years. To every event. I have my Walmart tennis shoes, and then I have black dress shoes that I've had since like college that I wear to formal events. And then I have sandals, because Ohio. Those are my only 3 pair of shoes, and every event I go to requires one of those 3 pairs of shoes. Uh-oh. I found something. Okay, it's not a boss. Bro. What is wrong with the developers of this game? Why are they such jerks? You fool! This is just the oddest dungeon. So, every floor so far has had one of these big rooms. The first one had a Phoenix boss in it. The second one just had 2 dragon liches in it. And this one just has 1 gill and nothing else, not even enemies. Why even have it? They're just trolling. They're just trolling. Ah. I was like, wait, he may have dropped an orb. This dungeon is so strange. I've spent like 2 hours going around fighting enemies and I've maybe gotten like 20 orbs. But right when I walked in, I saw a giant orb that was worth 36 orbs. It's like so RNG as to how long this dungeon takes. It could take 20 minutes if you kept finding big orbs. But it's like so random as to whether or not you find them. I think I'm going to go back to floor 2, because I haven't found a single big orb on this floor. You've never seen a big orb? I found a ton. When we first came here, I found one that respawned in the same spot like 5 times. And then never again. But those 5 times, I got it like 5 times in a row. I need to go get more coffee. How many pedestals do I have now? 3? If this one even finishes. The orbs are how you get through the dungeon. You have to put them in these pedestals. You have to finish 4 pedestals, and then you can go to the next floor. And the pedestals take a total random amount of orbs. Some take 7, some take like 21. Alright, hold on. Before we fight these bonies, let me go get some more coffee. Vanillo's level is just her age. Yeah. Fun fact, when you beat the game and she puts on her cool clothes, she becomes level 99. But you don't get to play as her. And by puts on her cool clothes, I mean actually gets a character design. Plum. Yeah, I think not only am I not getting big orbs, but I'm not getting any chests anymore either. I think it's time to go back to floor 2 for a bit. It's so annoying. If I cast a spell, then I risk missing the orb. But if I pick up the orb, it cancels my spell. So I almost feel like I should just stand around waiting for orbs and not really attack. See you, dragon. Look at how long it takes for me to pick it up. Alright. We out. I don't know why this dude randomly appears on your way out sometimes. I guess that's just his gimmick. He has reflect this time for some reason. This doesn't get rid of stop, does it? I like this freeze frame. What happens if you give someone haste with stop? I am now quickly frozen. Alright, see you later. Catch you later. Funny lady's getting her steps in today. Oh, wait. I finished everything? I thought I still had one more. Nice. Guess we're going to the next floor. The question is unknown actually a floor?